All right, hey guys. So in this part of the guide, I'm going to be going over play-by-plays, which is where I'm going to be talking over all my plays and walking you guys through how I think and how I play, how I position, how I rotate, why am I taking a certain fight, maybe a little bit of 1v3s, you know, just depending. And I'm going to be climbing the ranks while doing it. So I'm going to start bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, master, predator, and I'm going to try to get as high as I can solo or with the team, depending on like kind of my vibe, like when I'm playing the game. It's not always that fun soloing. I'm hoping that this play-by-play kind of gives you guys an insight of how I think about fights and how I take the fights. This video right now that you're watching is going to be on Olympus, but all the other videos, since the split is going to be changing to World's Edge, the rank split, will all be on World's Edge. If you are liking the guide, give me with a like, give me with a subscribe, you know what I'm saying? It really helps me out. Trying to get back to where I was with the channel, so I hope you guys enjoy. Another important basic of the game is definitely looking around while you're dropping. I'm holding right click when you're the drop master is how you look around. But you always want to make sure you note people's positioning when you drop. Want to see if there's teams with you. You need to be ready for it. You know what I mean? Basics of basics. I didn't see anybody land with us, so I'm definitely just like trying to get as looted as I possibly can before a team rotates into us. Another thing players seem to do at the lower ranks is like overlap each other when they loot. It's not really necessarily the play to overlap each other when you're looting. Like you always want to kind of spread out, especially if you have the full area to yourself. You want to loot like efficiently. You want to grab, like if you all share a building, you're just not all gonna get the same amount of loot, and you're gonna want someone's gonna wind up being short on something that costs them the fight, or like costs them the, you know, just the positioning of general. Like if a team rolls in, like stay spread out and then converge when a team actually rolls in. You don't have to loot next to each other unless you're in a very small compound and people land with you. Cutting people's loot path off can just lead to all sorts of you needing to share your loot, or someone not having heals in the middle of a fight, or in general. We ran around for a little while, and I saw someone res just recently, so I'm just trying to maybe go get some free KP. KP is stands for kill points. You get a total of 5 and you're at max, and normally people will play the zone at that point, but in these games where you're trying to improve, it's definitely best that you take as many fights as you possibly can in a smart manner. So in this situation, I know there's like an area I can get height here, and I know that I'm alone right now because I actually left my teammates without even realizing it. These guys didn't communicate that I was here or something, so I just got like a free kill. Yeah, in this situation, if there was 3, I just keep height, but I'm just gonna drop and kill this guy.
What a gamer.
My teammates finally got here, so apparently there's some people on height. Teammates are pinging him. I'm gonna follow my Gibby over here, make sure that I'm with him if he takes the fight in this building. The zip line is over here, I'm pretty certain. We're obviously positioning ourselves to take this fight. My Gibby seems to be pretty aggressive. He threw all those nades for me. He threw all those nades for me, and I kind of used that as cover to slide down and get an advantage on the Wraith that was queuing. Like when people throw fire and thermites, a lot of the times teammates will treat them as like a wall of some sorts. Like you can't pass them, even though they're your teammates' nades. Teammates' nades don't do damage in this game, so using them accordingly is always the play. Like if someone throws a nade in this hallway and there's a player right there and the nade is right on them, and it's my teammate and he's shooting from back here and I'm right here, pushing into that nade just puts me in an advantage because the nade's not going to do any damage to me, and I'm going to put out damage after the nade blows up. Always pay attention to what your teammates are throwing nade wise, because that fire essentially got me free damage on the Wraith who was running away. All right, so we got done with the fight in bonsai, now we're in solar. This team is trying to take height on us. They kind of already have it. They've been looking down on us. Realistically, this guy is trolling, I think. I'm not positive. Right here, I get ulted. I'm definitely going to queue out of this and hit a heal in the building. Whenever you find yourself in a position of not knowing what to do, you always want to come back to your teammates. Your teammates are there for a reason. So in this situation, I come back to my teammates. I notice they're taking height. So I'm climbing right now to take height as well. Thought I had a shotgun. Let's not talk about it. In this situation, I have a free armor swap up here because he wasn't putting up his shield, which works for me. My teammate should clean this kill up. Yep. One of them must have had self-revive, so I'm gonna grab that. My Gibby's down currently, and I know my back is clear because I just took a fight here. So getting him over this wall and rezzing him out in the open right here isn't that bad of a play, considering Bonsai was just cleared by me, and the team just came from Bonsai. So the probability of another team flanking us is pretty low, but the probability of a team running in northeast is very high. So taking note of where you kill people is always a really important aspect of the game as well. There's a fight going on over here, so I'm gonna hit a third here and just see if I can get any free kills. We're kind of towards the end of the game here, so there's not many teams up. So full committing to a fight will most likely end with you getting 30'd yourself. So you want to play them from afar, you want to play them from a distance, you want to play them smart, and you only want to go in when you have such an advantage that losing it is very hard. But right now, I'm kind of playing passive, even though I cracked her. We have the building, there's tons of loot here. There's only 2 teams up, and I don't know where the second team is. So I'm kind of playing my life here. Maybe looking for that attachment that I need for my wing. Looking for damage right now. Right here, I got ulted. The way Horizon works is that all is deadly. You want to kill it instantly. Horizon's out of position here, like just completely away from his team. So I'm pressing the advantage on Horizon right now, which just happened to be a rat. All these boxes next to me, so I'm gonna use them as armor swap, clean up that, and we're good to go. That's the game. Nice smart end game, nobody over aggressed, played out very methodically. I feel like the first thing someone's gonna say when they watch this is, how the fuck am I supposed to hit that shot? What the fuck? Bro, you one clipped him. Am I supposed to one clip him? How'd you do that? Like, yo, that guy just slid into him and he fucking died. Holy shit, I learned a lot. All right, so we ended up dropping near Hammond, underneath like Turbine side. We wanted up veering off and landing somewhere that there wasn't any players. I'm just kind of looking to push in and hit this third party on this team right now. While I'm at it, I need a secondary that isn't another flatline, so I'm gonna grab that. I'm gonna work in right here. Caustic is kind of playing Caustic should. So I'm gonna look for this third party. Maybe look for the cleanup. I have height right here. So that guy was left over from the third. So I know there's another team somewhere near me. He's attacking my teammate right now. I'm gonna help my teammate here. I'm gonna laser this guy for him. I'm gonna provide cover so he can heal. I'm gonna press my advantage here and use the movement. Gonna finish that guy. He's flesh. Alright, so we finished up that fight and I kind of stabilized. I'm gonna work for the other third parties here. I noticed my teammate's kind of weak. Probably should fix that. His teammate's giving him a med kit, so we're gonna wait here. Hey guys, group up. I'm gonna hit this third party. Rally the troops again. Get them on the same page. I'm gonna hit this third party. We don't really have crazy attachments, but we have the heals. We have some nades. Gonna work out here. This is a really dangerous spot in the map. A lot of third parties happen in him, and I thought I saw someone drop over here, so I'm gonna throw a nade over here. I think I heard him healing. So I think there's another one on this side of the wall. So I'm gonna take this kind of slow and away from my teammates. This guy is flesh. I don't really know what's going on here, to be honest. Wait for my teammates to group up. I'm gonna get them all on the same page soon. Probably take this. I'm gonna get some heals that I need. I'm gonna change out my Eva for a Mastiff because I prefer it. I'm gonna get full ammo for it. And there's a res over here, but we still haven't cleared height yet. So running out of this res is really risky, but I'm gonna just follow my teammate here. He wants to go inside. I have max KP right now, but if you're looking for KP, pushing towards a res is definitely a smart play because you get someone who really isn't that geared, and you're able to kind of press your advantage because there's only going to be 1 or 2 players defending. Right here, my teammate's fighting the guy in height, most likely at the pills after rezzing. I'm gonna come up behind him with my shotgun out, and he's gonna die. We cleaned this team up for a couple KP. In a normal scenario now, I have max KP. I definitely don't want to take any more unnecessary risks that involve me pushing a team solo or getting myself caught out in the open. So in this type of scenario, I'm gonna rotate back to Turbine with my team. This area in general as well, if you guys didn't know, right now there's a bug with the waterfall. So the waterfall kind of makes it so sound is very hard, like to hear. It's pretty much non-existent, I'm just gonna be honest. So when you play around this area, you really got to be careful and use your awareness, your game sense. Just make sure you don't get caught out. My teammate seems to have a plan here, so I'm gonna go follow my teammate. Another strat is definitely to play the edge of the zone. My teammate's pinging over here, and the only reason these guys would be playing like this is if they were like kind of alone. So I'm guessing this guy's trying to go for a res. And we're just gonna finish that up. He was trying to res his teammates and got caught out in the process. I'm gonna kind of rally my team now and trying to get them to follow me. Hey guys, follow me please. Let's go, let's rotate. Let's win this game, yeah? Get my teammates to kind of follow me around. Get us to get kind of center zoned. This could pull to a lot of areas. So if you have a bloodhound on your team, it might be in your best interest to kind of hit a beacon, maybe get some type of info around the map. How it's going to end, the slow side of the circle, if you're playing on the slow side or not, thinking about that type of stuff. My teammates see a player. I'm nowhere near them at this point, and they're kind of caught out. So I'm gonna hit a portal to get to them very quickly. Hey guys, I'm making a portal. Come to me guys, come to me. I'm gonna portal you out. Try to take that portal, man. So my other teammate, let's wrap to our teammate. I disengaged that fight for us because they were kind of caught out of position. Now what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna hold whatever angle they're gonna come to. Maybe even try to lurk into them, maybe catch them off guard. They end up taking my portal and taking it back after doing some poke, which is actually pretty smart. So I'm just gonna guard my portal here. Maybe wrap around to my teammate. I'm gonna use my nades at the choke point so they don't push. Bloodhound took a very out in the open angle and I got stuck. So I'm gonna reposition myself and use my teammate as cover right here on top of this high ground. And we're gonna end up getting third partied again. So I'm gonna do what Wraith players should do in this situation, and I'm gonna secure the placement points. I'm gonna run right now, and then I'm gonna come in for the third party and try to get my teammates' banners. I have another team behind me, so I'm gonna reposition once again. This guy is running at me, kind of forcing the fight on me. So I'm gonna take that fight. I'm gonna queue out here. There's another team here. We are playing Apex Legends. I'm gonna hit a heal right here, and this guy's probably gonna try to press his aggressive, probably gonna try to press the aggression on me. So I'm gonna miss a bunch of massive shots. I'm gonna reposition myself and push this guy. Now I don't have many opportunities right there to hit a battery if he has more teammates. So I'm just gonna finish him off, get the armor swap. Now somehow my teammate is res. I do not know how that happened. I'm not gonna troll. But I have another team on me, so I'm just dealing with them in the Wraith fashion. I'm gonna work these guys. I'm gonna armor swap. I'm gonna grab some meds, the stuff that I need. I'm gonna grab my red and hit a battery on it because I know that I have a ton of batteries. Now my teammate is down right here and he's pinging where they are. I definitely shouldn't push this, but I'm going to, and kind of look for a free kill there while they're looting. Now this team knows I'm a solo and are gonna press the advantage into me if I try to fight them. So I'm gonna try to get in the zone here. I'm gonna go for placement points, guys. All right. I'm gonna run here. I'm gonna go for placement points. I'm gonna secure my teammates some more points if they choose to stay or not. And I'm gonna play more towards the zone. Right now they're chasing me, and I have my ults here in 5%. So I'm gonna get into the zone, and I'm gonna try to make a play on these guys, and I'm gonna try to hold them out and see if I can kind of turn the tables on them. Now, since these guys pushed me, I actually might have an opportunity to get my teammates' banners now that I'm looking at them. I hear a team up here. They're zipping across. I'm gonna kind of poke these guys out. Gonna reposition just in case they decide to slide down on me as a 3-man. Kind of running low on ammo too, so taking these fights is very disadvantageous for me. I'm gonna go for a play here. I might try to get my teammates banners because I feel like these players are gonna run away from the zone. This is gonna be very close. Unlucky. So with that in play, I have my portal outside the zone. So any ammo that I actually need and anything that I want to swap to, I can go back to this fight right here. And I can grab the stuff I need. Obviously the things that I need is heavy ammo, and there's none here. So in this scenario, you might want to think about swapping your guns out. Like for example, there's a 301 over here, and I think I'm going to swap that gun out, grab ammo for it, and secure myself a better chance of maybe having a fighting chance if a team rolls up on me and I have to spam my gun a little bit more. Hit a syringe before I take this portal back. They could be waiting on the end of it. No one's here. I kind of rotate in now. In a ratting scenario like this, I have one of my teammates' banners, and I definitely can make the play right now of going and rezzing him at that beacon. But I'm gonna opt to try to res him over here. That's closer to the zone and away from the people. But actually, there's a fight happening over here, and you're the last player. Going for that res now that I know that last two teams are fighting is actually not the play. The play's changed, and now the play is to third party them while they're fighting as the last two teams, which might secure the W for me. Now I can't really tell if they're fighting in front of me or up top. But as soon as I confirm that, then we can make a play off of it. So this guy ended up being over here. He ended up being a rat. So I'm gonna grab some more batteries. And I know the other team is above me, and I'm in a very awkward spot right now. I need to try to get this tunnel before this team drops on me or starts working their way down. Kind of gave my spot away there doing that, but I'm gonna try to gatekeep them off the next zone. Unless I get pushed here, in which case I'm gonna have to fight. They have a pretty decent gear. They have snipers. I'm gonna opt to not take that fight. I'm gonna chill here. I'm gonna play my life as best I can in this scenario. I don't have the best 1v3 kit. The only thing I have that can make a very big difference is the Mastiff. But right now, I'm now in the advantage. They have to push into me because I have the zone. And I have nades and I have a lot of stuff to now keep them out of the zone. So this team's gonna come up to this rock probably. So I'm gonna throw nades at this rock. I'm being pushed actually. They used me fighting their lifeline to kind of inch into the zone. So I'm gonna run right here, reposition again. I'm playing this very well as well. Like this team isn't giving me any room to breathe. Like they're putting me in positions where I have to take the fight and commit. So I'm gonna bring this to buildings. I'm gonna try to get my teammate up here, but it's gonna be, I'm not gonna be able to help him at all. I'm gonna bait here with the portal. I'm gonna put the portal somewhere that I might be able to kill one if they decide to take. I'm gonna put him in this corner right here. And I'm gonna sit up here. I'm gonna wait. This guy has actually made a pretty good play on me. And I'm gonna queue out of this. I'm gonna take height here. I'm gonna take full on height on them. Take full on height. I'm gonna use my Mastiff here to my advantage. Now I killed this guy and his teammates on this door. I'm gonna hold this door. I'm gonna no wrench this guy while I try to armor swap. And my gun's on. What? I'm gonna really use my movement here and just try to get away from this mirage. So these guys really are playing this well, to be honest. I notice he's going for the res, so I finish him. Now I'm gonna hit a battery right here, and he's gonna probably push me off this battery. That scared me. What the hell? I'm gonna try to use my movement here. Now I'm in a 1v1 scenario, so I'm gonna use this door to kind of spot, and he has an extra set of cover. So he's definitely pushing into me. I have 0 shots on my Mastiff. So I'm gonna try to bait his shots here. I'm gonna bait his shots again, and I'm gonna force him into the W. That team was actually pretty decent. They played out the 1v1, the 3v1 in a really poor manner in this building. They should have always stayed grouped. Always stay grouped when you're in a 3v1 and play it accordingly. I should never, ever be able to win that scenario unless I have like a power weapon or I get like a really good shot on somebody or something of the sort. Like if I'm in a Predator game, I'm in a 3v1 like that, I die. Like I just fucking fall over probably. Unless I have like a crab or a PK or I'm like in a building and I have a bunch of doors to play around. Like the fact that I win that is only because I'm in this type of elo, but at the same time, there's a lot to take away from what I just did. So my teammate wants to land a stays, but I kind of late dropped, so I'm gonna land us at Hammond here. Now the thing about this drop in my positioning is that I can go straight down right here and contest this height for this box, and then I can zip out right away.
Bro, we can't be doing this shit.
Which I didn't communicate to my teammates, so they don't really know what I'm doing. But
Gotta be sticking
I'm
together.
okay. I'm actually getting looked at. So I ended up yoinking that purple and the gold gun. Kind of made their drop absolutely useless because I had the advantage. Now I'm just going to be looking around for a gun I want to use that isn't a gold alternator. gonna drop all these meds that I have in my inventory to make room for stuff that I might need, like nades. I normally only keep about a 4 stack of syringes on me. The rest is normally ammo, heals, shield heals. They have a lot of opportunity to use the crafter as well, but considering it changes a lot, the thing I recommend using it for is crafting meds off spawn. You don't get a lot of them. Like for example, I have 1 battery here and 4 cell. So right now I'm just crafting I'm crafting some batteries real quick. You guys stand here, so there's obviously a team pushing us. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna try not to get pinned. I'm gonna reposition fully because that room is an absolute nightmare to fight in. So I'm gonna finesse those guys a little bit because I really don't want to die here. I'm gonna nade this guy out to not make him use his cover. I'm gonna clean this guy up using my utility and hit a res on my teammate. My teammate has ammo for me and I know that, so I'm just gonna hit a quick loot even on my teammate. I'm not gonna take all of his stuff, but I'm definitely gonna get the stuff that I need to make sure I can securely res him. These guys have wingmans and stuff that I recommend picking up, but I'm just gonna use a gold alternator real quick. I'm gonna give it a shot. Now there's multiple places I can res. The safest spot is probably this hill right here. Mostly because I can put a zip line as Pathfinder. I can put a zip line all the way to the door to the res. So as soon as he spawns, he's able to instantly take the zip line and be inside and safe. Yeah, scratch that plan. So there's a team just randomly on the respawn beacon. So I'm gonna throw some nades. They're actually using the res, so I know it's a 1v2 right now, and this guy's on flesh. So I'm actually just gonna try to push these guys. And then just clean these guys up real quick. I didn't really catch where this guy dropped, to be honest, so I'm trying to finish these guys. I'm gonna loot up, get some meds that I need. I'm gonna keep a lot of my utility because of how I'm playing. Now we're gonna make our way over to the res that we should have hit, but another team used it apparently. So in this scenario, we're kind of stuck picking between a res, and the one in the zone is energy depot. So now I'm actually gonna look over to all these bodies. Now I'm gonna pick up as much loot as I can, even off my teammates' bodies, because we're not gonna be able to get his loot later on in the game. I noticed I didn't get a med kit, so I'm gonna throw down my cells, ping them for my teammates, play safe, kinda get towards the zone. This team is getting thirded over here, so I'm gonna use that as an opportunity to get kind of close to them and see if I can get these kills. So if I shoot now, the team on height will know I'm here. So I'm trying to take height before I fight these guys. They're actually running. So considering I only need a little bit of more damage for my red armor, I'm gonna jump down on this guy just because I lit him up. They're still fighting each other and chasing each other, so I'm still gonna try to third this. This vent is really good with arcs. You always want to use your arcs in this vent, and then kind of chill.
Bro, this dude's insane. What the fuck?
Yeah, we gotta go res our boy. I've been trying to res him, but all the beacons have been taken.
Bro, you're a one-man army.
No. You're doing all the work, bro.
Thanks.
Go energy and just get him a res. Maybe we can even get him that loot in there.
I was trying to find a metal respawn beacon, but I couldn't find any.
I think I had one and I dropped it. I'm not gonna troll. Oh, in front of me. Right here, I do enough damage to getting close with Pathfinder is kind of a specialty. So if you do a lot of damage like that, you definitely just want to push the advantage and get up in there. There's like a lot of random. There's all like a lot of random teams around here. So I lasered that guy. And this guy is actually really low as well. And I kind of messed up my grapple. And I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna try to get a heal off here, or my teammate protects me. And I'm really gonna try to use my nades here to disposition them from cover. I'm gonna hit another battery. I have 2 of them down, so hitting another battery in this position is definitely the play. They don't really have to force anything when you have 2 players down like this. And my teammates, nice, good job. My teammate's gonna finish with the other player.
Thanks for saving one for me.
Got you, homie. So I have a lot of meds right now and not enough utility, so I'm definitely looking to fill those slots with utility. There's a lot of gun swaps I can do here too. I don't need to use this, like for example, this wingman with skull pierce and purple mag, and I have a 1x for it. It's definitely the move in this scenario. If I hear people, I'm gonna whiff a little bit. It happens. I actually don't have much audio here. I'm actually gonna fly at this guy. He won't probably expect it. I'm gonna miss a little bit. Hit a 17. No big deal. My sound is gone. Love Apex, guys. We love Apex, right? But I notice there's another team that's shooting at us. So I'm gonna play by these boxes and definitely use these boxes for careful, careful. We're in the middle. We're in a really bad spot here. I want to go for res, but we're gonna have to fight this team. Follow me. So I really want to go for res. I don't want to just leave our boy hanging. So I'm gonna take the fight to these guys.
Broke shield.
I'm gonna use a zip over here. Maybe he'll think I'm taking it, and I'm gonna peek. Now, I have nades for these guys, but I don't necessarily know where they're playing right now, so I'm not gonna do anything too crazy. I'm gonna position myself over here on these boxes. Hit a heal on the way there. A battery wasn't really necessary, but I didn't know I was gonna only take 1 shield damage when I jumped over. These guys are kind of taking our spot right now, but they left their teammate up here alone. Nice. Take his spot. Take his spot. I'm covering you. You can ult them if you want. Tell my teammates to ult them. My teammate's gonna boost me up, which actually was the play right there. Kind of get us on the height. We kind of like changed our spots, and we kind of took their spot, and they have a friend down. So I'm just gonna use my aim here, get some cracks. Let's stand out on this guy. I'm gonna tell my teammate to push with me. Then I'm gonna kill this guy. I'm gonna hit battery instantly and know that the other guy is kind of low. I cracked this guy and I know I cracked him, so I'm just gonna get in on him instantly to finish this fight. And I see another team in the tunnel while I'm pushing this guy, so I'm taking that into consideration. I'm gonna kill this guy very fast. There's a guy in the tunnel, be careful. And I'm gonna loot this guy up. I'm gonna get the meds that I used, the utility that I used really fast. I'm gonna drop this med kit, and I'm gonna go over here while this guy's on the Loba ult. I'm gonna loot as much as I possibly can before we take next fight. And I also can res my teammate now. So I'm picking up extra med kits for my teammate. Yo, I picked up extra med kits for you. I'm gonna drop them and res you, alright? There's a body right here, Mark, when you res. I'm gonna calm where everything is, so my teammate knows exactly what to do on spawn. I'm gonna hit a pre-med kit here, or like a pre-syringe, just to heal that up. Hit the res. My teammate's also pinging med kits. I'm gonna drop him 2 right here. I don't know what this guy is really doing. He's kind of looting things. There's a guy here. Look over here. Look behind you. He's in the bubble, man. So I know this guy just ulted. I'm gonna roll over here real quick, and I'm gonna try to help my teammate push this guy out. Might have jumped past him, actually. I really don't know. Where is he? Oh, my teammate's currently fighting him. Good job, dude. I'm gonna finish this guy off. I'm gonna grab med kits. I'm gonna replace my Phoenix because I don't need it anymore. We're looking at 10 cell, 4 batteries. We're looking pretty solid. gonna use my last 2 syringe here and just kind of heal up. Now there's tons of loot in the zone, and it's up to you in whatever situation you're in when you're playing this game to know if you want to go back for that loot. Like, was anything in there? Like,
Alright, so I gotta know, what rank are you?
I'm Predator. So
That's what I fucking thought. Jeez, dude.
going back to what I was talking about, like all the loot in there, if you really want to and you want to go back for it, like for example, I have everything I need minus shotgun ammo. If I think shotgun ammo is worth going back for, I might think about it, but mostly shotgun ammo is a pretty common spawn. I don't necessarily think it's like the play going back in the zone with 3 squads left. Like for example, here's the shotgun ammo I was looking for, and now I drop I would drop my 2 cell in this scenario because I don't really want to drop any of my ammo or my batteries or my utility. And now I'm sitting at a good 8 cell, 4 bat, a Phoenix kit just in case I get into a big fight. Now we're gonna take the balloon here and we're gonna rotate. And now we know the circle's ending dockside, so I'm gonna ping this building, and I'm gonna try to get my teammates to go to this building, and I'm gonna get us into a good spot to play endgame. Like a glove. So now we're kind of in an endgame scenario in a silver match. People are in buildings, people are camping. What you want to do in these scenarios is you want to preserve your meds very much so. Like you don't want to over aggress to the point where you're using a ton of meds. You really don't want to use a ton of meds in this scenario because if the circle does happen to pull very small and you're out of meds, you put yourself at a disadvantage. Yo, hit this Phoenix. So I gave my teammate my Phoenix here because I don't necessarily know how many meds he has. Use that Phoenix kit instead of your meds. Save your meds. But right now we're kind of just chilling. We're playing kind of an end game you might see in like Predator or like or Diamond. A couple teams alive. The people are playing very safe for their points. They want to rank up. So like pushing out in the open isn't always the play. So we're gonna let this play out a little bit, and I'm gonna try to do my utmost to win this game. So right here, I took a lot of damage, and what I did is I took more damage after trying to go for poke because I'm gonna use a battery here instead of using all the leftover cells that I have. Personally, I shouldn't really be fighting here because I have red armor already. So what we're trying to do right now is we're just trying to press the advantage, put pressure on teams, make them fall out of position. Getting a team to run out in the open right here is really good for us because a lot of teams will shoot at them. These guys are crafting meds and stuff over here. So we're gonna poke these guys off. We're gonna try not to take that much damage while we're doing so. Look southwest. Look at these guys. So there's a team out of position down here, and I'm gonna go for this kill. I kind of whiffed my last couple shots. I have nades. Maybe I can get a kill here with my nade. This is why we save nades. I'm gonna roll a nade to the left over there. Maybe get that kill. We're gonna look to hit this. We're gonna look to gatekeep these 2 teams out. Yo, let's gatekeep these 2 teams. So they're bottom right now. We have height. There's 2 down. Careful, we have a team in our back. Don't get too over aggro. Oh, we're going down. So I went with my team here. I can zip us up. Never mind.
Got 1 squad left.
So right now the team is pushing and they're using that. I'm gonna heal here. I'm gonna try my utmost to play safe. I'm gonna nade that ult. I'm gonna kind of play my life here. I'm gonna hit a heal because we sent them back. He missed his thermite, but he's gonna kill my door. All right, what I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to get a crack on them and play the advantage. I kind of messed my grapple up there, actually. Right now, we're going to use height. We're going to poke this Revenant out. I kind of don't have any sound right now. My teammates are using my cracks very well and pushing off my cracks. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna push with them and try to put as much aggro as I can. I burnt that guy, so I'm gonna actually just grapple right into him. I'm gonna kill that guy. I'm gonna hit a med here. We are close to the zone. We don't want to accidentally throw this game. Now we're just gonna push together as a team and end it. I'm gonna armor swap off this guy. The other...
Last one should be on the roof.
I killed Blood. One had self-res. This guy's gonna use his boost here. He's inside, second story. I'm gonna throw a nade up in there. It's gonna work it now, and it's gonna be the end of the game.
Hey, gotta kill that. You stream?
Yeah, check me out. It's my handle in game.
Nice.
And there we go. We got a nice silver win. We kind of used our teammates. We play with our teammates pretty well. The end game was actually pretty okay. Played out pretty well with my teammates.